The short answer, yes, there will be AI in Battlefield 2042. The long answer, that raises more questions. Will the AI be in every server? How will this affect your stats? Will the AI look different from real players? And does the AI system replace crossplay? Should you be concerned? I don't know. Maybe? Stick around and let's find out. Oh, I need more coffee. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're doing well. My name is Jake, and just to let you know, we talk about things like this all the time on our stream. So if you want to join the growing community and jump in the conversation, come on by. Today we're taking a look at the new AI, or bots, as some of you call them. Is that a negative connotation? Back to the question at hand, is this a good thing or a bad thing? I think it depends on how they're going to be used. You know what? Let's first take a look at what was actually said, because context. So a few days ago, we got a Q&A with some of the developers at DICE about Battlefield 2042. Hosted by Adam Freeman, DICE Community Manager, spoke with DICE General Manager Oscar Gabrielson and Design Director Daniel Berlin. In this Q&A, some of our questions were answered about the new game coming in late October, but again, I think we have more questions than we started with. I'm mainly talking about the AI in Battlefield 2042. In the Q&A, Mr. Freeman mentioned that Battlefield 2042 has got lots of Battlefield veterans excited, but it also has new players excited and wanting to know more about what this is. From there, Oscar Gabrielson then goes into a little bit more detail about this AI system they've been working on for some time. AI is one of those things we've been cooking back at DICE for many years, and Battlefield 2042 is the perfect timing with next-gen tech to introduce it. So in Battlefield 2042, you can kick off the game and play solo with AI squad members and a whole big team facing AI. That's just a great way to learn the basics of the game, mastering weapons, understanding how vehicles and gadgets work. Then from there, you can graduate into a mix of both with real humans and PvP and AI. Just a real good way to onboard new players. But in regions where there aren't enough players, just fill it up with AI until everyone comes online. So then we can have those only in Battlefield Mayhem 24/7. Again, this is an internal Q&A with the developers, so there were no follow-up questions. I don't know about you guys, but I've got a couple. Like, when you play solo, do you mean offline? Or another good one, would you please elaborate on the statement, from there you graduate into a mix of both? What the f does that mean? Not to mention the in regions where there aren't enough players, just fill it up with AI until everyone comes online. What regions are we talking about? What are the standards for using AI in servers? I think that would be an essential part of the conversation, but nope, just give them as little detail as possible. Come on, DICE, you know what's going to happen when you provide the community with bare minimum. Like here, for example, Battlefield Bulletin tweeted out this. According to EA DICE, some Battlefield 2042 online servers may be filled with AI if they can't reach 128 players. And now you're probably saying to yourself, oh, that's good info to have. What could possibly go wrong? Well, sad. What the f? So basically free kills. I don't think that'll be a problem. Bad news. Is there team deathmatch in the new game? Come on, Kevin, stay on topic. No, that's why I didn't like Titanfall multiplayer. So what do you suggest be done? Use server browser to join servers that have decent numbers of players. The point is not to have to join a high-paying game just to play a full server. Meh, bots would kill the immersion of the game for me. That's what they're worried about? Immersion? I was hoping it would be 128 players and like 300 AI soldiers in a match. Oh yeah, target practice. Nice. Hope this feature replaces cross-platform. You shut your mouth. Exactly. I'd rather play against bots on console and enjoy the features of the game I'm playing for, rather than getting 5 kills and 1,000,000 deaths against pro PC players who can aim like lasers and only want a high kill count. So if you play on PC, you're a pro. Got it. Lol, 9 million watching the trailers. I doubt that. What? How about just make it crossplay with Xbox Series XS and PlayStation 5? Problem solved, IMO.
I'm cool with bots. Is like if they had crossplay as well, though.
Okay, this is getting out of hand. I don't know why everybody's so opposed to crossplay when it's just about in every game that has the option to disable it. Let the PC and console players who want to play together. You can disable crossplay to play with other people who disable crossplay. Choice is never a bad thing. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, get a little bird passenger, you stingers.
Now this guy's asking all the right questions. On the positive side, here's one from the Frugal Streamer. What if the bots in Battlefield 2042 were triggered to drop ammo and heals when requested by you? I know some of you out there know exactly what he's talking about too. While I was working on this the other day, I noticed that The Verge had put out an article kind of doing the same thing that I was doing, looking for game modes that have had AI in the past, but I think Sean Hollister did a fantastic job. So I'm going to read you some of his article, but if you want to check it out in full, link in the description down below. Battlefield 2042, coming this fall, will offer the series' largest skirmish yet. Its all-out warfare modes can fit 128 simultaneous players in a single match on PS5, Xbox Series X, and PC, but you won't always have 128 humans in each match. EA will be backfilling those servers with bots to keep the games populated, and there's currently no plan to let you turn that off. So that does answer a couple of questions right off the bat. You won't have a on and off switch for that, and you may not be able to turn that off if you are creating your own custom server. And no, there is no word on custom servers as of yet. Humans will take priority, so you might never encounter an AI soldier at peak playtimes, and if you truly hate bots, you'll be able to play other modes. But the main event allows up to 64 AI soldiers to help fill a game, depending on your region, platform, and how many real-life humans are available to join up. That applies to both Conquest and Breakthrough modes. It's sure to be a polarizing decision, but I think it might be a smart one considering the alternatives. It's risky to build a game around 128 simultaneous players when you never know how long your multiplayer game might be able to keep users around. Hollister talks about games that could have used more competent bots like Titanfall and MAG, a 256-player massive online game by PS3, where its player base started a petition to have bots added to the game. Also, don't forget that Star Wars Battlefront 2 uses bots in some game modes to enhance the overall experience. He continues, I also wonder whether Battlefield in particular might be a better game, with particularly smart and loyal bots, played properly as a team, but I've seen so many matches derailed by players who seem to enjoy repeatedly crashing jets into the ground. That sounds about right. EA says it should have more info soon on how the new bots will work. If you like them, you'll be able to see more of them if you want. While Battlefield 2042 won't have a single player campaign, you'll be able to play any map, any game mode, solo against a team of bots, or bring along your friends to battle in co-op mode. So look, I don't think you should sound the alarm just yet. Sure, there are some concerns, but we need more info. Like, will the AI be in every server? From what I can tell, yes, they will probably be in every single server. Depending on the game modes, who knows how they're going to do this, but I'm curious. Maybe it's just the 128 player map servers, but we'll see. Does the AI system replace crossplay? God, I hope not, because that would be awful. I've got too many good friends on both PC and console. It really needs to be cross-platform. Too many games now are cross-platform. If they don't go cross-platform, that's going to be my big thing. But they also have to make sure they have anti-cheat, right? They got to have good anti-cheat. What if the AI was available to play offline? If the AI was available to play offline, that'd be a whole different story, but it sounds like the AI is going to be server-based, so I don't see that happening, but we'll see. In all honesty, it's natural for players to jump to conclusions that this will be the worst thing that's ever happened in Battlefield's history, when in fact, Battlefield has had AI before. Okay, kind of. On the Battlefield wiki, there's a whole section regarding NPC or non-playable characters. They're available offline and within online co-op game modes and can perform basic actions such as commandeering vehicles, manning machine gun placements, and capturing control points. Wait, what? You mean tell me bots can PTFO? They will also respond to threats such as flanking gunfire, live grenades, and the occasional Commodores command. However, they are used mainly to fill teams in single-player mode in Battlefield 1942 and 2142. Bot intelligence varies with difficulty, as an easy, they seemed untrained and inaccurate shooters. I mean, there's some humans that I know that are like that as well, preferably me after having too much coffee. However, as the difficulty progresses, they become more resilient and are accurate shooters trying to aim for headshots. So there you go. Bots have been in the previous Battlefield versions, though it has been a few years, and I don't think they were used in quite the same manner as how Battlefield 2042 is going to use them. But nevertheless, they've been around. Are there any other games out there that have used AI successfully to kind of merge that gap between players and filling those spots that you know of? Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and while you're there, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, would you? It'd really help out the channel, and I'd greatly appreciate it. So, to answer your big question, should you be concerned about AI in Battlefield 2042? Honestly, no. At the moment, we just don't have enough information. Hopefully, we'll get more information during EA Play on July 22nd. But until then, we can either meet up on the battlefield or just have it out in the comment sections of our favorite social media. All right, well, that's it for me as always. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And until next time, bye for now.